And welcome back to the Integrated Media Center here on the campus of Geneva College. I'm Chris Matthews, the Sports Information Director here at the college, and today we are joined by the male Student Athlete of the Week, Ethan Moose. Ethan, you were selected as the Athlete of the Week after your strong performance so far starting the season for the men's basketball team. Now, I know you probably maybe don't focus on stats exclusively, but I actually wrote down where you were ranked in the conference in 5 major categories because you're kind of covering all the bases right now. You're second overall in points, you're third in rebounds, you're 7th in assists, you're 2nd in steals, and you're 8th in blocks. So that's a pretty impressive start. I'd say as far as a well-rounded player, you're probably about the best player in the conference right now. So congratulations, and thanks for joining us here this afternoon. Starting off, just remind the viewers a little bit about how you ended up here at Geneva College.
I came to Geneva because I wanted a Christian community around me. Also, I wanted to play basketball, and I knew Coach Sanacero my whole life. I went to his basketball camps growing up, so it's only 30 minutes away from my house, so it's probably the best fit for me. That's why I'm here.
Yeah, so describe your game a little bit to me, because you have kind of a unique game as I watch you. You don't shoot away from long range all game. You're not really a true low post player, but you do a tremendous damage kind of in that mid-range game. How would you describe your game and maybe how it's developed over the years?
It really depends on who's guarding me, I'd say. If I feel like I'm a very diverse player. If a guard is on me, I'll probably take him down low and just post him up. But if I have a big guy, like a slower big guy on me, I'll probably take him out to the perimeter and then try to drive past him. And so I feel like I'm a pretty big mismatch for other teams. So.
Yeah, so what's your philosophy on shooting three-pointers? Three-pointers are kind of a trendy thing for a lot of people. Even big guys these days sometimes like to shoot from outside. But so far, I think you made your first three-pointer of the season last week, but that's only your 2nd attempt. So that's not a big part of your game. Kind of how do you think about that aspect of the basketball court?
I realize the game is evolving, and three-point shooting is a big part of that. It's a very efficient way to score, but me personally, I've never been the best shooter from outside, so it's not something I, built my game on, because I've been playing since I've been like 2nd grade, and I've always just gone to the hoop pretty much.
Yeah, that's great. I'm not suggesting you change anything. I'm just curious how you thought about that three-point range line as your game has evolved. Do you feel like a leader on the team? You're only a sophomore, so you're still kind of considered, I guess, an underclassman. But clearly you've taken the lead in a lot of different areas on the team. Do you feel like a leader? Are you more of a vocal leader, lead by example sort of player?
I'm definitely a lead by example. I have a very quiet voice, and I speak up sometimes, but mostly it's just through hard work and repetition, and yeah.
Good. So this is finals week. What's your finals week schedule look like coming up? When are you officially done for the semester?
I've already taken 2 finals, humanities and econ today, and I have 3 tomorrow, so probably should start studying right after.
So Friday you're done. You can feel good about the things at that point. Now, when do you get finished up with your basketball responsibilities? When can you go home? When do you have to report back? Because I know you don't get the full 4 weeks off, especially with the team headed to Atlanta over the New Year's break.
I get about 10 days off starting Friday, 15th to the 25th. And then we actually have practice the 26th at 7 p.m. So, and then right after that, we leave for Georgia.
Any plans while you're home? Anything you're looking forward to doing?
Probably just get caught up on my sleep, read some books that aren't assigned by my school, hang out with my family, and
keep it low key. That sounds like a good idea.
Yeah.
Now, we switched things up a little bit with Alexis. I'm going to finish with a segment that I'm going to call the Final Four. Now, you're a basketball player. I trust you're familiar with the Final Four concept. I'm going to give you 4 quick questions, 2 options. You just tell me which one you prefer. Most of them are about college life. You don't have to explain anything beyond that, all right? Would you rather eat at Alex's or the Brig?
Probably Alex's, because...
That's all right. No explanation. You don't have. That's all right. That's all right. What about, would you rather have an 8 a.m. class or a night class?
Night class.
All right. This is finals week, so would you rather have a finals test to do to end the class, or would you rather have a finals paper to do?
Test.
All right. I think I'd be the same way. Yeah, to get it all over at once. And then Instagram or Snapchat, which would you prefer if you could only choose one?
Probably Snapchat.
All right. So that wasn't too bad. You passed all right, I think. Thanks again for joining us, Ethan. Again, it's been real enjoyable to watch you start off the year, and I trust you'll get one of those conference Player of the Week awards. It's kind of silly, I think, that you haven't got one already, but eventually it'll come your way. Have a good rest of the finals week. Again, thanks for joining us. I'm Chris Matthews, and until next time, storm on.